What's up, y'all? Julz here. Happy Pride. It's super sunny over here in Seattle, and I am just chilling over at my place before the evening. Um, this week we're talking about pride and what it does and doesn't mean to us. Um, for me, pride is both a really beautiful celebration and also a really sad one. Um, this year marks my 7th year of Pride and living in Seattle, and I chose not to be at the parade to attend and also not to march. And that's because I've just learned over the years that it's really taxing on my body and my spirit, and I get really exhausted in ways that are really hard to recuperate from for weeks at a time. I'm really sensitive to being around lots of people in one place, also energy everywhere, and even though it's really beautiful to be in those spaces, being around like so many, specifically like people of color, at Pride, especially when I don't see a lot of them in general, usually in the areas where queer folks should be hanging out in Seattle. So, what Pride means to me, yeah, I mean, feeling pretty low-key, low energy. I have performed at a couple events this year and just really trying not to go too hard. This year I really wanted to pay attention to my body and what I need, and also not to feel like I have to be at every Pride event in order to affirm how queer I am, how gay I am. I mean, I really feel like Pride is pretty white and pretty gay, and as a queer person, as a trans person of color, I don't feel like I see myself reflected in positive ways or even at all. And so I have intentionally been at POC-centered, trans-centered, and we'll be going to an all-ages event tonight, supporting that and hanging out with local people there. So yeah, I feel really honored because I was able to perform at Voices Rising last night, which is a LGBTQ POC event, and I got to perform alongside two really fierce queer people of color here in Seattle, and so it just felt really beautiful, and I feel really committed to creating and cultivating more sacred spaces like that for folks like us, and really challenging what the mainstream pride looks like. Because honestly, I don't feel any prouder the last few days or today than usual. I mean, today I put on some eyelashes. That was really exhausting already. Some glitter, but it's beautiful that we can celebrate, and I have a lot of gratitude for everyone, our ancestors, the elders, the folks who passed on, who have opened that gateway for us. So yeah, celebrate Pride in what feels good for you, in the ways that you can, what's safest, what feels good for your heart and soul. See y'all later.